everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like the channel and become part of this beautiful family that we are. And hitting that subscription button, you should know it's all free. And of course, the bell notification to be notified of the new uploads. I want to thank you so much for your support, your loving comments. You guys are just a blessing. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'd like to mention that I do have a private crochet group if you're interested to join. All you have to have is a profile. So you're more than welcome to join us and my beautiful queens on the group. And also have a Facebook crochet page that you can follow me, TikTok and Instagram. All of these links will be below the description box. There's a little arrow, like a V shape facing down this way like that. You can just click there, it opens up and all the links are there just below the video. A lot of you still don't know how to do that. I think I'll have to make a little video and show you because I get questioned a lot of times, my hook sizes, what kind of thread, when everything is listed below in the description box. I also would like to mention that I get requested a lot for written patterns. I don't write patterns. I go as my brain brings me there. As much as I don't write them, I don't read them either, unfortunately. So I use 100% cotton thread. These are Portugal brands, as I am in Europe. My threads, they go by number and not by name. So this lime green would be number 22. And I have this gorgeous gray, number 12. These are 100% cotton thread, 100 grams, equivalent to 325 yards. They're $12 a ball, minimum order of 6 to cover at least shipping. I gain nothing from it. I also have shiny threads, which I just finished doing a project, but I still have a little bit left. I don't know if you can see, this is black and gray. They're 50 grams. These are nylon. Could that be it? I can't remember. But anyway, so they're the same price for whatever reason. It's much thinner than my regular thread. This 4-ply is similar to Aunt Lydia number 3 cotton. Mine is a little bit thinner, so my patterns become automatically smaller. Okay, if you're using Aunt Lydia number 3 cotton, your patterns are bigger. 2.75 hook or 3.5, depending on the pattern I'm working on. And a pair of scissors, of course, and a small one to tuck in loose ends. Please give a thumbs up on the video, comment, share. Sharing is caring. Help out the channel to grow. And I send you much love and much hugs and many prayers for many of you that need. We all need in general. The world needs it in general. And I send you much hugs. Let's get started, everyone. Thank you. Okay, everyone. So today we're going to create the reindeer. Funny little looking reindeer, but hey, why not, right? So for a lot of you that follow me know that I've been creating pretty much a set of these placemats. So I have the snowman for those of you that are just joining in. I do have Santa Claus. I don't know where I put it, somewhere around. I do have Elf. And now it's the reindeer. And that's the last of my collection. This was a special request from Miss Terry Bro. I think that's her name, Brooks or Bro. I hope I'm pronouncing it properly. God forgive me. Very easy to create. So the centerpiece is the same thing as the other ones. What I'm going to do is, because I still have the little video from the centerpiece of the other ones, I'm just going to repeat it into this video. So, because it's the same thing. So we're going to take it from there. And please, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, be part of this journey with us. Hit that bell notification to be notified. And please give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important. So my threads are 4-ply, 100% cotton threads. They go by number, not by color. As you see, this is black, but it's number 11. These are 100 grams, equivalent to 325 yards. Minimum of order 6 balls, at least to cover shipping. I make nothing out of it. It's for you guys. I get requested a lot on these threads, so just letting you know. My light keeps flicking. So I'll be using a 2.75, sorry, small hook to tuck in loose ends, and a pair of scissors. Now, I've already created the eyes because that's the simplest thing ever, but we're going to do the mouth, or the nose, I should say, which is the same stitch. It's just that I did 2 rows on here, and of course this is only 1 row. So 14 double crochet in the magic circle, or do 4 chain, close it, and do 14 double crochets. You need 2 eyes, obviously. And I'll be using this tan, very light brown color, and also the darker brown, black, and red for the nose. Okay, let's get started, everyone. Thank you so much for being here and for your loving support. Okay, so we're going to get these little horns out of the way. So we're going to create this, which is very simple. So I'm using brown, and I'm going to do 30 chain stitch. Okay, 1, 2, 3 until 30 chain stitch. I've done my 30 chain stitch. I'm going to come back on my 4th stitch. 1, 2, 3 on my 4th. We are going to do 15 double crochets. And then once we have 15 double crochets, we're going to meet in the middle of this chain stitch. Okay? So 1 per stitch. Okay, so I've done 15 double crochets. On my next one, I'm going to do 5 double crochets in the same stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then proceed again, your double crochets into the next stitch, all the way to the end. Okay? So on this side, I have 11 double crochets, 1 per stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One horn is supposed to be a little bit bigger than the other. Okay, and then I'm going to come inside of my last double crochet and do single. Actually, 1 single. No, not 1 single, I'm sorry. 2 single and 3 singles. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to do another single, and on this middle one here I'm going to do a single and 3 chain, and I'm going to make my first picot with a single. And then I'm coming in again, single, 1, 2, 3, and 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, picot. Into the next one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3 chain, picot. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, picot. Single, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 singles. 1, 2, 3, that's the center of the horn there. Picot. Then you repeat again the 4 singles and picot. Okay? So I've done 4 singles, picot, 4 singles, picot, 4 singles, picot. I'm at the edge here where I have my last double crochet. I've done 1 chain, and I'm going to do singles on this last. Well, actually, I need to do a picot here. Okay, so 1 chain single, single again, 3 chain. This is right at the last double crochet, and I'm going to do a single right at the corner of that double crochet, so we can have both sides picots there, and then 1 per stitch, 1 per double crochet, singles. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And we're just repeating it. We're not doing picots in the center of the 6 singles we did there, remember? 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, picot. 1, actually we had done the singles was on this side here. 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, picot. Now we're going to do singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, picot. Now, of course, everybody has different tensions, so there's not a specific space where you need to do these picots. You see what best fits for your stitch. So I'm going to do one just right here on between the 2 picots from the other side. 1, 2, 3. They're not supposed to be like specifically in the same direction as the other side, so don't worry about it. Try to hide this little leftover thread when we started. So I'm just going to come here, and on my picot I'm going to do my slip stitch, cut my thread, tuck in the loose ends. So that's what my little horns look like. Not the best, but not too shabby either, right? So I'm going to do a slip stitch knot again, but I'm going to leave a little bit more of a string so we can tuck in and nothing comes apart. Make sure that your double crochets are in the right side. Where we done those 6 singles, we're going to come in. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to do 5 double crochets, and we're going to do 4 rows of them. Okay, so single, 2 chain, next space double crochet, next stitch double crochet. So I have 3, 4, and 5. Turn around, 1, 2, 3, chain. Again, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 2 more rows. So it's 4 total. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to cut my thread, tuck in my loose ends. So now we have our little horns created. Okay, we're going to go for the nose now with the red. So magic circle. This is no different than doing the eyes. The only difference is on the eyes I've done 14 double crochets. So single, 2 chains on my magic circle. If you can't, you can do a 4 chain and close your circle. So I have 2, 3, 4. This one I'm going to do 12, but the eyes are 14. Okay, double crochets. So I've done my 12 double crochets. I'm just going to close up my ring. I'm going to come on my second chain here from where I started. And I'm going to go over to the next stitch again, slip stitch. Now this is only 2 rows of this, so this is the second row. Single, 2 chain, coming back in the same stitch and do another double crochet. So 2 double crochets per stitch. You should have a total of 24 double crochets, and then you can cut your thread and your nose is pretty much done. Okay, so now we're going to go to the pattern. Obviously you see that I have light brown, tan color here. So I'm going to do my magic circle. And the video, you'll see it's in white because it's the same stitch as all of the other patterns. Okay, so this has 13 rows. So I'm going to secure that. Single, 2 chain. And I'm going to do 12 double crochets total with my single and 2 chain. Okay, so 12 double crochets. These are similar to Aunt Lydia number 3 cotton. If you use Aunt Lydia number 3, your pattern will become bigger because the thread is a little bit thicker than mine. So I did the magic circle. In case you can't, do a 4 chain stitch depending upon your tension. I've secured it with slip stitch coming back in, single and 2 chains. So I'm going to have a total of 14 double crochets, and that's included with my first one. So I've done my 14 double crochets. I'm going to come in that first one, slip stitch, stretch my thread a bit longer, come in the same stitch, single, stretch it again a bit, and 1 chain. Unless you want to do your 3 chains going up, go ahead. I do it this way because it's less of a mark when you're going up. Next stitch. So we're doing 2 together on the same stitch as I explained at the beginning. Next stitch, double crochet in the same stitch, double crochet. So we're going to have a total of 28 double crochets. I've done row 2 with 28 double crochets, 2 per stitch. I'm going to stretch my thread again a bit, coming back on the same one, single, stretch it a bit, and 1 chain. Coming back on the same one. This is my increase, 2 together. Next stitch, 1 double crochet alone. Next one, 2 together on the same stitch. Next stitch, 1 by itself. Next one, 2 together. So we're going to continue to do this all the way around the same way. And the next rows until row 13 is no different. As soon as you start off, you have to add 2 together on the same stitch. Next row will be 2 double crochets alone, 2 together. The row after that, 3 double crochets alone, 2 together. The row after that, 4 alone, 2 together, until, so on my last row, my 13 row, I have 2 together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 double crochets alone. On your 12th, 2 together. And that goes for the other patterns, the same thing. So I'll meet you at the end of my row 13 so we can do that slip stitch and chain to finalize the edging, okay? Okay, everyone, so I've done my 13 row altogether. That means 11 double crochets alone, and on your 12th, the increase. So now I'm going to do 1 chain coming into the next stitch, slip stitch, 1 chain, next stitch, slip stitch, 1 chain, next stitch, slip stitch. We're going to do this all the way around the same way, and then cut our thread, and we're going to begin with the other projects. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I pretty much finished my centerpiece. Now it's time for the gluing, and then at the end we'll do the mouth once we finished all the glue. So here we have the 4 rows of the double crochet that we did. Now, if you realize here, this line is where we do the increase. I have the increase on here, so I'm just going to push this a little bit here, and then the other increase, and then the other increase. So I am placing the horns in the 2 increases we have here, and it stays 1 in the middle. You can see the lining coming well, so that's a good guide for you to place your horns and not get it mistaken or twisted. And here I have more or less the same lineup of the eyes coming down. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 between row 5 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 between row 5 and 4. And to make sure that I'm not gonna move and have the eyes not be properly in place, I'm gonna secure that already with a little bit of glue. We don't need too much glue. We can do the edging afterwards. This is just to have it all in place. And here I'm going to put the glue in the 2 rows. Place that down. And cover 2 rows that we did. So 2 rows stay out, and do the same thing to this side. So I'm just going to place a little bit of glue here, secure it, spread it a bit here on the thread, place that down, and secure it. And then the nose will go into, just back off my camera here a bit, into the center. So we'll place, and then you can place around the nose here. And then come around the edging. We don't need too much. We don't want nothing to be gluing into the pattern underneath, so you have to be careful that you're not over pouring. Okay, so I'm just gonna get these edges here well put in so we can have a nice secure flat. And then you do the same thing to the eyes. So put a little bit on the black around it. Okay, and then we're going to go into the mouth. Okay, everyone, so I pretty much glued everything in. Now the only thing left is the mouth, which is with slip stitch. Now from the center here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my 6th. So I'm going to have a little bit of a narrow here of the mouth, more or less. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So between the 5 and the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6. So counting from here then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 and the 6. So I did a slip stitch knot, and I'm going to have more or less direction here. So I'm going to come and I'm going to take, and the good thing about it is you could always, if you see you're not on the right track, you could always take the slip stitch down and go back a few more space or ahead a few more space. So you keep laying your pattern down. Now I don't want to pull too much because I want that stitch to stay in the back. So you follow the line into the next stitch and then just slip stitch. That's all you have to do. You make, then you put it down. So I did 19 slip stitch on the other one. So that gives me a good guide. And then my 20th is this last one, pull to the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, until 19. So I've done 19. And that gives me more or less the same direction of my mouth. So 19 slip stitch, and this loop, I'm going to bring it to the back. So that would be like my 20th. Okay, so, and then I'm cutting my thread here, bring this to the back, giving it a few knots through the black one that's back here. So you don't want to pull your threads. You have to be careful not to pull your threads. I'm going to pull it through, and I'm going to give it a knot here and a couple of more through the black so nothing comes apart. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. That's why it's important at the beginning to leave a little bit of thread. I should have left a little bit longer, but no issues. If I have to glue the tip a little bit, then fine, I'll do that. Okay, so I'm going to do another knot here. And then again, just pull through a few of them, and we're good to go. I got glue all over my nails, which is fine. Just an extra decoration on my nails, right? And then do the same thing to this side here. So as you see, the thread already, as I had done the first one, already made its way there, but we need to make a few knots. We can't just have it lying around, because then it's going to go right through it when you wash it. Should have left it a little bit longer, so now I need to give it a knot here. And I'm going to pull through the other ones like I did to the other side. Probably give it a little dash of glue at the tip so nothing comes out. Very fast, very easy tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is the last of the collection for the Christmas theme doilies. Just put a little bit of glue here so they'll stay secure, and we're good to go. Okay, and we're all done with the tutorial. I want to thank every single one of you for being here. Let me know what you think about this whole set of Santa Claus, Snowman, the reindeer, the alpha, and I'll leave all the links below in the description box to all of the other doilies. Please give a thumbs up and on the video if you like it, of course. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next tutorial. God bless you. Until next time. Bye-bye, everyone.